Well, hello. Thanks for tuning in. If you're not familiar as to what I mean in regards to flat earthers are afraid to scale, I've popped in a link in the description to a very funny content creator called Conspiracy Cats that picked up on several flat earth failed attempts at scaling, mainly Flatzoid, for example, who's failed not once but twice. The little toe rag. But anyway, on with the show. So this is the famous photo that has got the flat earthers in such a pickle. It was originally taken by a called Kevin Jackson, but repeated by a prominent flat earther called Bev. Thanks, Bev. This photo was taken in the Velvet Trail car park in Southport, and the tower that you can see in the distance is Blackpool Tower, and behind that is the Cumbrian Mountains, and the peak that's directly behind the tower is known as Dow Crag. Both subjects in this photo have known elevations and we can accurately measure distances apart. Uh, you can quite simply use Google Earth to do this with the given locations of both of the objects. So using this information based on a flat Earth, it would be impossible for the mountains to appear lower than the tower. So let's look at the data and how I've prepared to do to scale model to see what the observations we get. So doing a quick Google search, we can find out the elevations. So for Blackpool Tower, we've got 158 meters, and for Dow Crag, we've got 778 meters. Well, okay, here is my stats. Well, obviously, you can see I've got elevations, distances, and then the scale. I scale from meters down to millimeters. You will notice for Blackpool Tower, the sort of given height for Blackpool Tower is 158 meters. I've given an extra 7 meters on top of that. If you look on Google, the base of the tower is 7 meters above sea level, and all the distances are there, what I've used Google Earth for. But don't worry, I will put all my calculations in the video description, so if you want to check the data, you're more than welcome to. Here is some just to give you an idea of the scale. I've used two cardboard templates, one to represent the tower and the other to represent Dow Crag. And before you flat earthers show, oh, but perspective, you will see this in my demonstration video, don't worry. Okay, so now we've looked at the measurements for a scale model. Let's look at the model itself, just to make sure everything is correct, and then let's see what observations we get. So as you can see, it's a nice flat coffee table. I have a spirit level in the middle. Let's just kind of have a look at the level, just so there's no claims of tilting tables or any shenanigans like that. Yep, okay, so you can see it's nice and level. Okay, let's now look at the measurements. So from the Velvet Trail car park to Blackpool Tower, we're looking for 196 millimeters. Perfect. From Blackpool Tower to Dow Crag, it's 620 millimeters, but in grand total, that'd be 816 millimeters. Let's go along, have a look. Yep, perfect. Okay, right, let's look now at the height. So for Dow Crag, we're looking for 77.8 millimeters. Let's have a look now. Perfect. Now for Blackpool Tower, we're looking for 16.5 millimeters, sorry. Let's just go down there. Perfect, right. Now let's have a look to see what we've got. Getting old. Okay. So bring the camera up to show elevation. Okay, let's go back down.
to the left, left, right, tilt the camera upwards, back in place, let's go backwards a little bit, and back forwards.
Well, that's my fun for today. So let's take a look and compare my observations from my scale model compared to the now famous photo. So on the left is what we expect to see on a flat Earth. And as you can see, my representation of Dow Crag is well above Blackpool Tower. Now, if we look to the picture to the right, Blackpool Tower is higher than the mountains behind. Now, is this why you flat earthers are too afraid to do an actual scaled model? So on that note, I would like to thank both Globers and Flatties for taking the time to watch my video. However, for those flat earthers that disagree with me, rather than just smearing word salad all over my comment section, if you believe I'm wrong, then do your own model to scale, provide your figures, show us measurements, do it all like I've done in an honest way, and then be honest with your findings. But to be honest, I won't hold my breath.